Come along, children. Now we're going to have a little music.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy RB3 here for a very, very special review of the new animated film, The Bob's Burgers movie. That's right, The Bob's Burgers movie. This is a movie adaptation of Bob's Burgers, which is a popular show on Fox that, honestly, you know, if I'm being real, I haven't watched consistently. I've seen some episodes here and there. Actually, I've seen quite a few episodes here and there, and I actually come to enjoy a lot of it. I never just sat down and watched the full thing from season 1 to, I believe it's all the way up to season 11 now. If you're not the biggest Bob's Burgers TV watcher, I think you could still go into this movie fresh and still have a good time like I did. And yeah, I'm burying the hatchet kind of early on, but I really did enjoy this movie, Bob's Burgers movie. It's a musical, which I know Bob's Burgers, the show, isn't really a musical all that much, but they add a lot of fun songs in here, which the Lucky Duck song being my personal favorite out of the songs, but I guess there's only really 3 songs, so I don't know how much you call it a musical, but those songs do add to the elevation of the film. When you have shows that are doing movie adaptations, sometimes it's tough to make it feel like it's just not another episode of the show, but this feels like a full movie with, again, like I said, added songs and with a kind of thick and I don't want to say rich, because, you know, it's not necessarily like, I'm not going to say it's like The Revenant or some Academy Award winning film, but it actually has a nice little noir storyline that happens throughout it. So the basic setup is that, of course, we know Bob's Burgers is set up pretty close to the pier in their town, but they have a giant hole that opens up right in front of their restaurant. And inside of that hole, there's a very weird mystery that kind of gets unraveled. And with that come the classic tropes of like noir with deceived cops, corporate greed, you know, all the classic tales to making fun noir pictures. And I really thought it was really good. And, you know, for First Cut fans, you know, obviously noir is like my favorite genre, so that's the first thing I go to. But besides the plot structure, the characters themselves are actually really fun too. I mean, we see Bob struggling to keep afloat with the restaurant, especially with the big hole right in front of the property. Literally nobody could walk in front of it, so nobody could get to the restaurant, so he's just losing money. He's kind of losing his mind. Meantime, the bank is kind of knocking at his door like, yo, when are you gonna pay up? Of course, you know, his wife, Linda, she always keeps a super positive spirit. Tina struggling with a little crush that she has. Gene, he's trying to like start this like band thing with a weird like napkin container and a fork combination. And but the biggest kind of storyline was with the youngest character, Louise. She's struggling because she really hates when people call her a baby, and she's wearing these giant you know, pink ears, which we see throughout the show, but you know, we get a really good explanation for it, which again adds that movie feel. It gives us that, you know, and movies they give us a lot of that origin story for characters that we haven't seen before. And we actually got a little bit of Louise's origin story in here, so that was really cool. Overall, I really, really enjoyed this movie. I think it's a really fun watch for kids and adults. It's PG-13, but honestly, I could think you could take little kids to it too. I think it's really for people of all ages. I think the PG-13 edge adds just a little bit like more for adults, like, you know, and for older people. If you're a Bob's Burgers fan, you're definitely going to be into it. If you're a fan of just cartoons and a good time, you're definitely going to be into it. And if you're just a fan of, you know, wholesome stories that are about families and about, you know, getting by, you're going to be into it. Hey, if you like a little, you know, goof on noir, parody-ish kind of thing too, you might be into it as well. So there's a lot of reasons to like this movie. I recommend seeing it, and yeah, that's my thoughts. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to the First Cut YouTube channel. Hit the like on this video, comment, let me know what your thoughts on the Bob Burgers movie is. If you've seen it, are you a Bob's Burgers fan? Let us know in the comments down below, and also let us know what we should review next. I mean, you know, I think we're gonna have a lot more reviews coming up soon, so definitely keep your eye out on that. And with that, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DirectorRB3. Follow First Cut at First Cut TMO on all socials. And yeah, I'm RB3. We're peacing out. Peace out, guys.
This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh with